This is Josh Hart, 4 seconds out. Delighted to be joined by David Adeleye here at his gym in London. David, it's good to see you. Big time for yourself. Not long to go now until August 16th, when you probably face the toughest opponent of your career so far in Filip Hrgovic. Just how almost shocked you when you saw the phone ring, especially with the TKV rematch already had been ordered, to get the call to fight Herovic. It must be some buzz.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like I said, time and time again, the JB fight was obviously the one that was next in line. It was meant to happen a week later, which is August 23rd. But you know, the sport of boxing, things happen, and your phone rings for different things, and it rang for Filip Hrgovic, and we answered.
How long before it was announced did you know that it was going to be Hrgovic? Was it a bit of a quick turnaround from getting the call to the announcement, or a bit of time in between?
So when I actually got the call up for that fight, you know what's so funny? I've never even said this. I was meant to fight somebody else.
Really?
I was meant to fight somebody else.
Can you give any names, or are you going to avoid that?
Rock, paper, scissors. If you beat me, I'll say the name.
Rock, paper, scissors, cool.
Best of one. Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I beat you.
Nah, we didn't agree if it was 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 shoot.
We'll do best of three quickly. Okay, no wait. Rock, paper, and you do it on your third one, yeah?
Okay.
1-1. Do it again.
Oh.
2-1. I'm not saying the name, sorry, champ. I was meant to fight somebody else, and that person didn't really want to fight.
Oh.
They were talking a lot online, and then the fight got offered to them behind closed doors. We accepted it. They outpriced themselves. So it looked like that fight wasn't happening. So it was like, oh man, we didn't have an opponent then. They wanted me on a VI card, wanted a different opponent, and Filip Hrgovic was brought forward. And then, yeah, this is the fight we got now.
Well, I'm just going to apologise to my boss and everyone at work for losing that game, so now we don't get the scoop. No, so obviously Filip Hrgovic in the opposite corner. He's coming off the back of a comeback return win against Joe Joyce. Obviously you features the chief support that night as well. How highly do you rate Filip Hrgovic? Obviously he's been there at that top level.
Yeah, he's a good fighter, but he's a human being at the end of the day. So the respect only goes so far, man. It ain't that deep.
I like it. A win here for you, it would be absolutely massive. Where do you see your advantages in this fight? Where do you believe?
In every aspect, you're just more experienced, that's all. Yeah.
Fair enough. If you are to beat Hrgovic,
when?
I need to remain neutral as a reporter, but I like the mindset. Will you be calling for those world title shots? Because I believe he's very highly ranked with a couple of the governing bodies as well.
Yeah,
now,
he is. But let me focus on Hrgovic. Them fights there will make themselves after I've dealt with him, after I've beaten him. So them fights will obviously be there for me. So it's about focusing on myself, focusing on that. Them world title fights will definitely come.
How do you feel about, obviously, when you read through social media, a lot of fans are almost writing you off before you even got in the ring? How does that make you feel?
It, if I'm honest. So you're the first one to tell me. But no, it don't faze me at all. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're not fighting, are they? It's me fighting, so it's about me.
Do you embrace the underdog mindset? Obviously, people are going to weigh this up as the underdog, but do you embrace that mindset almost?
Yeah.
Give a bit of extra fuel to the fire?
Look, going into the fight, I can only imagine people are going to probably think Hrgovic is the favourite. So, yeah. Does it bother me? Not really. I'm still going to do what I do regardless. You know, I'm the underdog in a lot of things in life, and we still come up on top.
Especially off the back of the TKV fight as well, obviously all the controversy around that as well. Do you feel that people might write you off even more because of that? And
once again, it doesn't really matter. If they write me off, I don't know. I'm not really looking at it like that. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't sit there and think about them things. So yeah.
How big would this be for you, especially when you look at within a year you would have went from beating Sol Dakers for the English title to being in touch and distance with a world title shot?
Yeah.
It would be some turnaround for yourself, wouldn't it?
It would be very, very good. Mouthwatering, very good. It just shows you the sport of boxing can change. You look at the dynamic 12 months ago to what it is now is completely different. You look at the dynamic 24 months ago to what it is now is completely different. So it's a fast turnaround in this sport.
And especially, obviously, before you fought Dakers, it was a long period out the ring. What was that time like between the Wardley defeat and getting back into the ring with Dakers? What was the mindset during that period?
Just focusing, regrouping, doing what I need to do, doing what I can to be the best me, and that's what it was about.
How beneficial was that for yourself? Because you've come back and you seem to be almost a new man, especially linking up with Adam Booth. How beneficial has that
It's been very beneficial, like you said. Look at the position I'm in now. 12 months' time will be different. So, yeah.
I see the change in the style as well. Obviously, watching yourself on the pads today as well, you can see the difference and what you've picked up from Adam. Yeah. Would you say that's probably one of the best decisions you've made in your career so far?
Definitely, definitely. I've been in a different position if I started off my career with Adam.
Do you see this as a long-term partnership there, a partnership that can take you all the way to the top?
110%.
Just while I've got you, David, I do want to quickly get your thoughts on some of the big talking points in the heavyweight division. I know probably a lot of people have asked you about them today. It's not been too long now since we saw Oleksandr Usyk defeat Daniel Dubois. What was your thoughts on the fight and Oleksandr Usyk's performance, just solidifying his greatness once again?
Good fight. Usyk goes down as one of the greats to ever do it. 38 years old. You look at him when he was 38. You look at these other greats, what they were doing when they were 38. It's two different things. Guy lives the life outside, and it kind of shows. Still what he needs to do, man.
What would you like to see him do next? A lot of split opinion. People want to see him face Parker.
I suppose, look, you're talking about the Parker fight or the Caballero, but I think he should just hang it up, if I'm honest. He's done what he needed to do. But he still feels young, he still feels good. He might as well go out there and test himself again.
Especially if he said 38 is only the start.
Exactly.
We saw Turkey call that he wants to see Itauma versus Usyk.
Crazy to me.
Do you think it's a bit too soon for Itauma? Well, he is WBO #1.
It's way too soon, but yeah.
If he is to beat Dillian Whyte, though, do you think that gives an argument where he is then a legit world contender and there is more legs to stand on to make that fight?
Yeah, look, I think once he's beaten everyone that's been put in front of him, so you got to give him his credit at the end of the day. So, yeah, it will definitely make sense.
And just on Daniel Dubois, a lot of backlash has come his way since the fight. What's your thoughts on all of it and everything that's getting said to him?
It's the world we live in, man. It's a fickle sport. I suppose everyone's got an opinion. I doubt any of these people say it to his face, if I'm being honest. The people that are ripping him, if Daniel showed him in real life, they'll probably stop him and ask him for a photo. So it's just, you can't take it too personal.
The defeat doesn't really do much for him either. He doesn't really, would you say he loses any stock in losing to Usyk, or he can come? Obviously, he can always come again.
What?
But does his stock go down?
Oh, his stock.
Or do you think it just?
Obviously, it's gone down. It's been dented because people are going to use it as a way of, okay, this is what they've done, and this is he's got that crit in him. So, but look, he was a legitimate world champion. You got to give him his flowers. But look, it's a sport boxing. He's 27. He can come back.
And just lastly, what was your views on that pre-fight party that we saw?
I've never seen nothing like that, to be fair. But look, they did it for the age fight. They said it worked. So it's none of our business. That's just the truth. We weren't invited for a reason. Yeah. So everyone else talking about it, like none of you that was invited for a reason. It's got nothing to do with us. Why are we talking about it? So if it works for him, it works for him. It might not have worked. Everyone's saying it's mental, but if he went and beat Usyk, they would have said that was the best thing that could have happened. And then the next thing you know, you would have been seeing guys at the pub before a fight. Like, yo, we're going to do the exact same thing. You just don't know. So, yeah.
Do you feel people are only looking into it now because he's lost? It's almost trying to... We say it's
if he lost to AJ, they said he'd done it before the AJ fight. If he lost to AJ, they would have done the exact same thing. And used it against him, so, yeah.
Well, David, I know you've done a lot of media today, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time. And I look forward to seeing you fight in August.
Yes, man.